up, y'all? It's your girl Chrissy, and I'm back, mother effer. So, ladies, I want to talk to y'all tonight. I really do. This is the video, as of recently, I've been wanting to do, and it's surrounding self-love, but more than anything, it's all about being sexy, being confident, and hopeful. And the things that I do to achieve those things while being celibate. In case you are celibate or abstaining from sex, we're not going to argue about celibacy versus abstinence. Tomato, tomato. It is what it is, okay? But what I will say is that we have the same goal and we have the same mission. And I just prefer to use celibacy. And then I prefer to use abstinence. Whatever, not my business or yours. We just call it tomato. Anyways, I wanted to do this video for us women, particularly who are abstaining from sex and has lost their sense of sensuality, sexuality. Their confidence is lacking because they haven't been touched by a man, because they haven't done anything really sexy for themselves. So I just want to share the things that I do, you know, just to keep my sensuality flowing, my sexuality flowing, my confidence on fleek, okay? And just remaining hopeful for my husband to come. If this sounds like something you may want to listen to, keep watching. And guess what? It's not just for those who are abstaining from sex. It's also for those who are not. It's for women, period. But I want to stand out to the women who are abstaining from sex, because once you tap into this journey, you tend to feel like it's just you. You're not getting attention from a man, a significant other. You may, and you just may not be getting that sensuality aspect because you are doing your best to save yourself to marriage for whatever reason, okay? And I'll leave links on my celibacy journey if you want to explore my journey from beginning to now, you know what I mean? But I'm not doing it for religious-based purposes, but I also always let it be known that it was God that brought me to this point. So with that being said, I hope you guys just keep watching, because it's time to get in touch and in tune with ourselves and quit depending on a man to do those things for you. All right? All right, so you know it wouldn't be me if I didn't have my glass of wine. I mean, it would, but at this hour, 11-hour shift, yeah, it wouldn't be me if I didn't have my glass of wine to wind down, as well as my handy dandy notebook. And excuse the crack in this chair, the squeaky noises. I put this chair together myself, okay? So it is what it is. But moving along, I have my handy dandy notebook to help me stay on track as always. And yeah, let's just get into it, right? All right, so I just want you guys to pay attention to the keynotes. The keynotes are sexy, confident, and hopeful. For starters, in case you don't know, just really quick, I am about 2 years celibate. And I realized during this journey that, you know, I'm going to have to step it up with myself, with my self-care, with my self-love, with my self-appreciation, self-acknowledgement. I am going to have to step it up, because there ain't nobody else that's going to be around to do it for me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a man around. You know what I mean? And yeah, I go on dates. Yeah, I'm on social media. And yeah, they always in the inbox getting ignored daily. But nobody cares about that. It means nothing to me because it's not coming from my husband, okay? Or, you know, my future husband. So I have to depend and rely on this type of attention for myself, you know what I mean? And you know what? Some people may look at you and be like, oh, she's all into herself and she's a narcissist. And I'm not talking about the toxic narcissist. I'm talking about not the toxic narcissist, but the narcissist that's all into themselves. Like, I even had to ask myself that recently, like, am I a narcissist? Am I vain? Like, no, I am not vain. I have to embrace myself fully, like on 10, because there's nobody around to do that for me. I'm not going to say for me, but with me, because it's never going to stop. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Okay, so as I mentioned before, these are everyday things, most of it, like things that are pretty obvious. You know what I mean? So let's just start with appearance. Um, as far as appearance goes, I naturally do dress a little revealing. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna say like I'm gonna walk outside with just like nipple tassels. That's not what I mean. What I mean is I do wear tight things, showing my cellulite, showing my gut. You know, I do dress sexy, you know. That's just how I always been, you know what I mean? So that makes me feel good. I don't do it for no man. I'm not trying to catch. I'm not trying to go fishing. Of course, now that I packed on some pounds, and I do mean packed, you know, I'm more mindful, a little bit more mindful of what to wear, because just as simply some things I can't get away with because of this gut, honey, okay? But for the most part, I'm very into, you know, grooming myself, you know what I mean? Now locks, we all know locks are one of those things like you don't have to really stay on top of, as far as like looking neat all the time, because either way it's going to work, just as long as it don't look crazy. But as far as like occasionally doing my makeup and not having anywhere to go, or just to take pictures in makeup, you know what I mean? You know, getting my hair and nails done, getting my lashes done, you know, just doing things that makes me look good, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying like, oh, I don't look good without these things, because I really hate, and it annoys me when people be like, oh, you look good without that stuff. That's not what this is about, sir. That's not what this is about, ma'am. This is about looking good, feeling good, and doing good things to treat yourself, spoil yourself, and, you know, spicing yourself up a little bit every now and then. You know, it's definitely not an everyday thing. I don't wear makeup every single day. Shoot, for the most part, I'm wearing lip therapy Vaseline, so it's not even like an everyday thing. But I will always have my nails done, and you may always, if you see me anywhere, you're gonna always catch me with the lip gloss, chapstick, lip chap, whatever you want to call it, you won't catch me with that. But furthermore, I'm super into skincare. I love, from like face, body, toes, like I love purchasing things from Sephora that really keys in on having really good skincare, proper glowing skin. Everybody always asks me, oh my God, like, why is your skin so glowy? Why do you always look shiny? Why do you look like you're sweating? Or why is your skin, your face glowing? Like, oh my God, your skin, what is your skincare routine? And it's like, just take a shop around in Sephora. Like, Sephora has my money, okay? I'm a Rouge member, okay? And I'm just like super into caring for myself. I knew that I wanted my skin to glow, so I looked into things that would do that, including like body wash, you know, things for your hands, things for your feet, lip scrubs, you know, everything that there is when it comes to myself from head to toe. Regarding skincare products, you know, even things for your teeth. I am super into that type of stuff, and that stuff makes me feel good, because when you look good, you feel good, okay? And that's with or without makeup. When you look good, you feel good. That's just basically it. You can also do things such as get a massage, you know, go to a bathhouse one day and just enjoy the saunas. They really pull out the toxins in your body. So if you have this annoying zit on your face, that is just going to shrink up by the time you leave out of there and you walk through like 10 saunas, okay? Or steam rooms and all that other extra stuff. So those are the things that you can do as far as like physically, when it comes to your natural body, just taking care of you, making sure your skin is glowing. When you look good, it's because you are happy inside and out. So my skin is so shiny because I'm glowing inside and out. Like, that's just what it is. And that's just what I do. I'm gonna throw in some TMI. Once upon a time, like fairly early in my celibacy journey, I wasn't shaving. And yeah, I just didn't shave. I didn't shave my armpits. I didn't shave my, you know, hoo-ha. So, you know, it was just like, I didn't shave because I'm like, I don't need to shave. Ain't nobody gonna see it. You know what I mean? But I had to get out of that habit. And that was actually a habit I picked up from being pregnant. But I got out of that habit because it's like, whether no one sees it or not, like, I see it. I have to deal with it. And I want it to look, feel, smell, and be its best. So that's what I have to do. You know, it's all about grooming yourself. Clearly, when I was letting myself go, you let yourself go in many aspects and areas of your life, and you don't even realize like the extent of letting yourself go until you start paying attention to every little part of your body. And I'm not saying like, oh, you got to get fake nails, or, you know, what I'm saying is do things to treat yourself. Like, I had to tell my mother yesterday, she's like, oh, I painted my toes and they looked a hot mess. And I'm like, yeah, and it looks like you need to get your toes done professionally. Like, come on, Mom, stop acting like you ain't got no money. You know what I mean? And this ain't for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, but if you have it, do it. And if you don't have it, do your best. Okay? That's just what it is all about. You know what I mean? Moving along, can get massages, things, you know, I'm not really, honestly, I'm a little apprehensive about massages or who does my massages because I haven't been touched. Okay, so it makes me a little queasy, like, oh, I don't think I want them touching me like that. Now if it hurts, and I'm like, okay, ouch, you know what I mean, but not something to run like, ugh. But I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that in there. You can get a massage, you know, just to make yourself feel sexy. You know, it might be one of those little, I'm not going to go there, but I do have a guy. I haven't used them. I started to, but then I thought about it and I was like, no. But if you want a really good masseuse, let me know. I'll forward his information. Okay, that's all I'm saying. You're a really good masseuse. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna leave his link in the description box. You see for yourself what I'm talking about. After that, I was like, no, I can't get no massages. I'm too celibate for that. But moving along, smelling good or smell goods. As you can see, I have candles lit. I don't just have candles lit. I have plugins. I have incense. I have perfume. I am all about smell goods. Smell goods to me makes me feel very sexy, extremely sensual. It sets the mood, you know what I mean? And to go along with that, it is like aromatherapy, you know, because a lot of the things that I buy have like some type of essential oils in it, or it just really has a scent in it that to me exudes sexy. Now, I'm not talking about no happy ass bubblegum scent, definitely not those apple cinnamon scents, or those fruity scents. It's very like a clean floral. It could have like a musk note, or like a marshmallow, a vanilla, a hint of cupcake, like a cupcake, just different scents that do it for me, that has like a little, it smells a little, I mean a hint of a man. I like those scents. And some of my favorite candles, nothing too major. I do want to try the major ones, but I haven't gotten to it yet because they are pretty expensive. But I love Bath and Body Works. As you can see, that's what I am blowing in the background. Love Bath and Body Works candles. They always have like a reoccurring sale, so if you miss it 1 week, you might catch it a week or two later, or even next month. Furthermore, Burlington Factory. Burlington has literally the best sensual candles, and they are super cheap, and you get a big thing of it for like $5, $7, and they are long lasting. They're actually, my favorite candles come from Burlington Factory. Yeah, so I advise, if you have Burlington Factory, you know, in your area, in your neighborhood, nearby, driving distance, check out their aromatherapy session, period. Check out their candles, check out their room sprays. Oh my God. Okay. This room spray, honey, and as you can see, it says spa. Oh, it's the best room spray ever. Long lasting, very powerful, lasts a long time. 1 to 2 sprays will do its job, and oh, God, it's unbelievable. So this is by Your Season, and it's the spa scent. But my God, you know, I'm just saying, like, sexy scents, and I'm not talking about those little happy perky, you know, scents. I'm talking about the scents that really make you feel sexy. They're sensual. They feel grown. It's not something you would typically go for. It's not something you may even typically wear, but to have it lit up in the evening, that's usually when I light my candles. This is weird to light my candles during the day, but after work, I tend to light my candles, you know, once I get out the shower and I wind down and I, you know, pour my glass of wine. My candles are lit before I get in the shower. So when I get out the shower, I just feel so like clean, calm, cool, and collected and sexy. And it's just me. It's a vibe. And to go along with the candles, also set the mood. I'm just big on mood setting. Mood settings definitely require me to feel sexy, so therefore I enforce mood lighting. As you can see, I have a headboard, as well as a mirror that lights up, and it's a lot of light in here right now, but usually it's just my headboard and my mirror, and it just sets the mood. You know, it softens the room. It's very relaxing. It's very sensual. And just for the record, I am not one that touch myself. I don't masturbate or anything. So, you know, this is not like a self-pleasuring thing where I get off. It just makes me feel sexy by just existing in its presence. You know what I mean? I also have a fireplace that has, you know, the same LED lights. Just, if you don't have it, just put them around. Like, you know, put them, attach them on your headboards, you know, or behind your headboard, so it just glows behind it or whatever. Mood lighting is definitely a vibe, and it puts me alongside with the candles and my wine. It just puts me in such a pleasant mood, and I'm just all here for it. Let's move on. Oh, I failed to mention that I also enjoy Yankee candles for sure, but they burn really fast. So, and they cost a lot. They cost a lot, too much for them to burn so fast. But again, I'm gonna piggyback off of taking sexy photos. Just taking photos in general, you know, playing some makeup. I'm a girly girl. I'm going to play in some makeup. When I play in some makeup, I feel cute. I want to show off. I just want to take some pictures. It's not for anybody but for my leisure, and I just want to take some pictures. And whether the world gets to see it or not, because believe me, there's a lot of things that the world do not get to see, it's just good to be able to have that in my archive, you know, so that one day when my husband or fiance come along, or somebody that I'm dating that's planning on marrying me, fiance, when he comes along, you know, I can be like, just shoot him a little pretty ass picture that the world doesn't see. You know what I mean? I don't post every picture that I take, and you know, it's good to have some pictures, you know, that look for your eyes only. And to go along with that, there was this guy that I was like kind of liking, and you know, I tested the waters a little bit, like sent him this like video of me like in my own world. So like normally what I do is when I sip my wine, especially on a weekend, I listen to some music, and you know, once that wine get the hit, and you know, you just like dancing and everything, and trust me, I be like going off the hook. So I'd be in the bathroom, I'd be in my bedroom, or whatever the case may be, and I record on Snapchat using different filters. And I use Snapchat because it's going to save it forever as a memory, and nobody gets to see it, so I always keep it in my archives. But you know, one day I decided to share it with a guy, and this was a guy that I was like I guess I was dating. I was dated for a short period of time. And I sent him a video, you know, that at that time, nobody got to see. I never posted it. Most of the videos that I make with me dancing and twerking and stuff, like most of it, 99.9999, nobody sees. Every now and then I might let a couple of videos out the bag just because I just feel like being risque. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with wanting attention from somebody. It's just what I do. Like, that's just part of my sexy behavior, sexy personality. But like, ooh, let me put this out. Like, but y'all thought I was a good girl? No, I'm just celibate, okay? I am a good girl, but I'm also celibate. And I'm also risque. So yeah. So those are the things that I do just to make sure that I still have that fun, bubbly, sensual personality, that it's not going anywhere. And just in case a dude thought I was slipping, you know what I mean, that I was talking, yeah, you may not be able to get these yams, but here's something cute to watch. You know what I mean? And I decided furthermore that when I do get involved in a serious relationship, this won't happen all the time. But every now and then, every random ass blue moon, he gonna get a little cute picture of me. And I'm not talking about bald eagle spread wide open. I don't mean that. Like, just a nice little sexy lingerie outfit. You know, like, if you don't buy it for him, buy it for yourself and take cute pictures and after you do your makeup and just keep it for yourself. That's something you can do just to keep your sensual, sexy side flowing. You know, I've came up with so many creative things that I wouldn't normally do. And I'm not talking about the things that I just named, but I wouldn't normally do with a significant other. But now that I am celibate, I understand, like, I am going to be required to throw a little spice in there. I'm definitely spicy, so why not every now and then you just surprise them one day with this random ass picture? Still, you can still be fully clothed, you know what I mean? But just being sensual and sexy and seductive and dancing. And you didn't do it for him. You just happen to be recording yourself. You're like, you know what? Let me send him this video. I'm kind of cute in this video. Let me send him this video. That's something you can do. All right, and moving along with affirmations of self-love, I want to start with one, God's word. God's word has plenty of affirmations that you can say to yourself. Like, you can speak on being a descendant of Abraham and therefore you're entitled to the promises that he gave you, the favor, you know, that the fact that you are loved no matter what, you know, if that's the route you want to go. Or you can just really just tell yourself, I'm a boss ass, I'm a bomb ass, you know what I mean? Like, whatever is your flow, whatever you do to make yourself feel good, always look in the mirror and just think like, wow, I'm just this amazing person. And it has nothing to do with what I'm looking at on the outside of it, may, but a little bit. But it has everything to do with who I am as a person. And I'm a real gem. And if anybody doesn't care to have me, it's their loss. You have to talk that talk to you. If no one's caring to take the extra time to get to know you or spend time with you, or because they may have rejected you after, you know, you told them you were celibate and they still pursued you anyway and they still rejected you, that's their business. You are the fucking gem, okay? That's all I'm saying. You're the gem, and you need to tell yourself that every single day. Make that thing known, okay, sis? Period. When it comes to being a hopeless romantic, I keep that going. I don't doubt that my husband is working his way to me. I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt that he's going to be everything that I needed and wanted him to be, and so much more than I can ever imagine. I don't doubt that at all. And the things that I do to remain hopeful is pray and believe and rest on the promises that I know God gave me. Rest on the desires of my heart that I know God sees. Rest on my obedience, whether it was religious based or not. I apologize about that. But whether it was religious based or not, I rest on those things because I know God is sending him on his way to me. Period. That's period. Those are the desires of my heart. Furthermore, I watch, like romantic shows and movies that, I cried. I'm like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Oh my God, I can't wait till that happens, because I'm so hopeful, because I can just feel it. You know what I mean? Even though it's not in my reach, I can just feel it, and it keeps me remaining hopeful, and it keeps my ideas flowing. Oh, this is what I'm going to do with my husband when I get married, or I'm going to do this, and I'm going to work that trick on him, and I'm going to go in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, those are the things that I look forward to. I look forward to so much, and I know people see me on my Facebook page, and they be like, why should be talking about her husband? She ain't even married. Because, number one, I speak it into existence. I claim things as though it was, honey, and it is. Okay? Secondly, it's just what I am hopeful for. And I believe that it's going to happen. And I believe it's happening right now while I'm recording this very video. Okay? I believe that he is doing everything in his power to find me. So I am a hopeless romantic, but I'm no damn fool. And that's what being self-assured, being sexy, confident, and hopeful is all about. You gotta know you. You gotta love you so much to where people think that you're vain. You may even question yourself. Am I a narcissist? Am I vain? But no, you gotta love and adore yourself so much that you don't allow these creeps to come back in under no circumstances. If he's not worthy of your time, honey, and I'm talking about on the clock, he is not worthy of you. And that's point blank, period. Buy yourself some gifts. I am on my second celibacy ring. I know I didn't really make a big deal about it, but because low-key I really hated it when I first seen it. I was like, oh my God, I hate it. And I like it, but it's nothing like my last ring. But anyways, get yourself a celibacy ring. Just go on a vacation. I have plenty of money, but not enough babysitters for enough days. So, take yourself out on a date. Just spoil yourself. A Sephora is a great way to start. If you're not into skincare, get into it. Tap into it, sis. Do some makeup. Watch different makeup guru videos and follow their routine just for fun. Buy yourself some sexy outfits. Light some fucking candles from fucking Bath and Body Works, preferably Burlington, and just feel sensual. And let's not forget, music is everything. Set the music. Sexy music is also something you can do, okay? So anyways, speak life into yourself. Speak life into your love life that is currently not existing. And speak life into your husband who is currently working his way to you. And be grateful and joyful about it all while remaining sexy. So that's all the time that I have for you guys today. Thank you so, so much for tuning in. Peace and love, love and harmony, and be blessed. Yes. I'm so extra at the end.